We have some major updates of mixed martial arts, starting with the news. Russian fighter Zabit revealed UFC offers him a lot of things to come back in the UFC, but he turned down all of them. Zabit is considered one of the biggest what-ifs in UFC history. He retired in his prime when he was close to a title shot. Recently, he said the UFC has tried to reach out to him several times about returning, but he's not interested. In a recent interview, he said that the UFC contacted him 3 or 4 times since he left, inviting him to meet in the US, but he declined because he doesn't want to make any promises about coming back.
Забита, вот ты сказал, пока тренируюсь для себя. Вот ровно год назад ты сказал, что руководство UFC тебе предлагало вернуться, а спустя это время были ли еще от них какие-то попытки?
Ну, часто бывает. Уже, как я сказал, уже они раза 4-5 выходили, нас хотели встречу, приглашали в Америку, но у меня не получилось поехать. Просто я знаю, что я ничего им обещать не смогу, из-за этого не видел смысла к ним ехать, встречаться просто.
А вообще, вот если не секрет, часто думаешь о том, чтобы вернуться в бои?
Что я думаю часто? Ну, бывает иногда, когда желание, пока что желания нет возвращаться, а так желание есть тренироваться, тренируюсь, помогаю своим братьям, все, пока что так.
Есть ли какая-то сумма, которую, если UFC предложит, то ты вот без разговоров сразу скажешь «да», или вот для тебя это не финансовый вопрос больше?
Это не финансовый вопрос, во-первых. Они обещали много чего и хотели, но я думаю, не в этом дело. Просто я решил просто для себя. Кому что-то доказывать не хочу, из-за этого возвращаться, готовиться, обратно к этому возвращаться, мое желание это не в деньгах дело. Хоть сколько бы они ни предложили, я думаю, я не вернусь уже.
It seems that Dustin Poirier is really confused about his next move. First, he mentioned considering retirement, then he named some fighters he would be willing to fight. Now he says he doesn't know whether he will fight or retire. Recently, Dustin gave an interview to MMA Junkie where he revealed that he is still not sure about what to do next. He mentioned that it will take him about a month to decide whether he'll fight or retire.
But me and my wife kind of said when we get back from vacation, because obviously you're drinking and eating whatever you want on vacation, we'll clean it up, go 30 days, August, and just make a decision after that. You know, get in shape, see how you feel. So we'll see, man. I don't know.
So you feel like September 1st kind of maybe is a deadline for you might have a clear idea of what's going on?
Yeah, I need to make a solid decision so I can get out of the limbo, you know, because I'm still kind of like fighting myself every day, not sure what I'm doing.
Footage of an altercation between fighters at the UFC 304 hotel has emerged. Alexander Volkanovski spoke about this on Monday.
I don't know if I should even bring it up. I don't know. Maybe I won't bring it up. Sorry, guys. You're going to hate me for that. Well, you know what I will say? I won't say who was involved. I'll tell you a little bit. So there was a bit that happened in a lobby between 2 guys. Obviously a fighter. I don't know if the other guy was a fighter. I don't think it was a random, but stuff happened. There might have been a little punch thrown. The other guy trying to get to him, security trying to stop it. And even I'm just like, it's not worth it. You know, it's not worth the cops. So I'm trying to stop it. Guys stepping, getting around all the security guards. I'm like, oh, I might try and help. Steps around me as well. I'm like, man, this guy's got some good movement. So he's going again, trying to tell him to chill out. Again, he's coming. I try to grab him. We almost run into the bottom of the stairs. So we've sort of went down. I've like fell to pretty much to my knee as I'm trying to just hold him. He's just slipped out again. And he's yelling, mate, this guy was slippery. I seen there would have been a few security guards trying to hold him. He just found his way around. Even I was falling off him, but I don't know if there will be footage of that coming out. So I'm not going to name any names. But when they do, you might see that. It's pretty funny. See if there's footage out there. If there's not, you'll never know who it is, and I'm sorry.
It turns out that the 2 fighters were Michael Venom Page and the undefeated Farid Basharat. A few hours ago, a Twitter account called Casuals Corner posted this footage. Take a look. the court dealt a blow to Conor McGregor by banning him from driving for 2 years. Back in March 2022, a police officer who was driving at 160 kilometers per hour to catch up with him. After this, Conor was arrested. Blanchardstown District Court on Wednesday, Judge David McHugh imposed a 2-year driving ban on McGregor, along with a 5-month suspended prison sentence and a €5,000 fine. He also received an additional €1,000 fine for careless driving on the M50. Graniani Iota reported this for Yahoo. McGregor had already faced a 6-month ban earlier, and despite attempts to negotiate with the police, he was unable to reach an agreement. His troubles continue to mount as he didn't make it onto ESPN's top 100 sports icons list and also missed Forbes' list of highest paid athletes this year. Tony Ferguson made some bold claim on his sparring, so finally, after a long time, Tony is back in the headlines again. Recently, Ferguson says he went back to sparring for the first time in 7 years in preparation for his upcoming fight. Tony Ferguson's fight against Michael Chiesa is on the Corey Sandhagen card, which is now only 3 days away. Recently, while discussing this, Tony Ferguson made some bold claims about his sparring.
I had 2 surgeries, and I think that was the kick to the that was I needed to be able to get my shit together, because like I said before, I've said this a couple of times, I went back to sparring and I haven't sparred in 7 years, where I've had good training partners, and I put in about 120 rounds or so more of sparring, and I put a lot of wrestling in, good training partners, good vibes on a good team, the Beehive back home in Orange County. And it took a lot to be able to go and ask, to say, hey, would you mind if I come in and spar, and then be invited, because I've had part of teams and they've broken up and it was hard to put the band back together. It just didn't sound the same. I sound like a record saying this shit all the time, but finding that happiness within the training was really hard over the couple of years, and it's been cool. It's been super.
Ticket prices for UFC 306 have been announced, with pre-sale tickets starting on Tuesday. UFC 306 is headlined by Sean O'Malley and Merab Dvalishvili at the Las Vegas Sphere. Center sections on the main and terrace levels are priced at $5,000, offering the best views. Side sections on the main level and terrace side sections cost $4,000, providing decent views. Tickets for the main level overhang and terrace corner lower gallery sections, as well as the main level overhang upper rows, are priced at $3,500 and have limited views. Overall, ticket prices range from $2,500 to $12,000 depending on the specific seating location.